It's Giants versus the Cardinals in the National League Championship Series. I'll give you a preview and tell you who I think will win. Hey everybody, it's Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Red Sox in Major League Baseball. So an outstanding matchup for the National League Championship Series as the Cardinals take on the Giants. And the Giants winning 3 straight games in Cincinnati, the first time that happened to the Reds all season, allowed them to advance to the NLCS. And the Giants surprisingly did it without the benefit of great starting pitching in that series. Their starters had a combined 5.16 ERA in that series, and with the limited lineup that the Giants have, it's very surprising that they were able to win that series against Cincinnati. But they did, and they will now move on to face the amazing comeback Cardinals, who are 6-0 the last 2 Octobers in elimination games. And they did it again in Game 5 against the Nationals, a game in which they trailed at certain points 6-0, 6-3, and 7-5. They rallied for 4 in the 9th inning against that Nationals bullpen to win that game 9-7 and punch their date with the Giants for the NLCS. I think that it's going to be a long series. I think it will go 7. And as I look at this series, I look at that Cardinals lineup, and it's just so much better than the Giants, who are kind of limited. Buster Posey had a very good series against Cincinnati. They're going to need that again against the Cardinals if the Giants are hoping to win against St. Louis. Hunter Pence did not have a good series against Cincinnati. He's going to have to step it up. Pablo Sandoval is going to have to step it up as well. Those guys are going to have to hit. Marco Scudero had a pretty good series against the Reds. He'll have to do that again against the Cardinals if the Giants are to win this series against St. Louis. And also, as I look at the Giants, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with their pitching and Tim Lincecum. Now, Lincecum came out of the bullpen in that series. He pitched very well in one of the games, gave them some very good relief. It's going to be interesting to see if Bruce Bochy inserts Lincecum back into that rotation. And I think if the Giants are going to win the series, he's going to have to do that, because I think the Giants are a better team with Lincecum pitching in the rotation. Even if he pitches only 1 game in the series, I think the Giants are just a better team with Lincecum. I know he had a miserable regular season, but this is the playoffs now, and he showed against the Reds that he can come out of that bullpen and pitch well, and I think Bochy should slot him in the rotation. I think it will help the Giants immensely. And again, the Cardinals, what can you say? A grinded-out lineup, a rookie manager, but because their lineup's a little better than the Giants, and their pitching's been very consistent with Chris Carpenter and Adam Wainwright, I know they didn't have the best series against the Nationals, but I would expect them to improve in this series, and as a result, I think the Cardinals win this series in 7 games. It's going to be a thrilling series. And yes, the Giants have home field advantage, but I think the Cardinals are hot right now. I think they will prevail in 7 games and move on to the World Series. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on Cardinals-Giants NLCS 2012? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.